And then we did 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then we took a little break. And then from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. more people came. So we were booked, like literally booked. Some people had guests, some people didn't. And the biggest thing I think was just being available, right? Being available to work and to help them with their names list. But there were a few people like Jessica and Jessica Motter and Becky Anderson and Mia that they had consistently uh, had guests during those times, and we had almost I think we had 100% enrollment. There wasn't
Whoa.
one person that didn't enroll.
Right.
So, because we got to have more one-on-one time with them, got to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about the mission of three. And so I like doing events like that, usually prior to the big event, because then we invite those people to the big event that we're hosting.
Oh, that is
So,
an amazing strategy. I
yeah,
love
and it's a
that.
lot of fun. Uh-huh. It
Yeah.
was really good. And honestly, it's so fun because it's just there's a lot of power in doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds too that I know I sometimes by myself get intimidated by thinking about events, like it can cause me anxiety or make me feel overwhelmed. But it sounds like you were able to do something that was more in your backyard and more almost user friendly. And you did it with a bunch of people that were kind of getting that momentum together.
Yeah, it's the first time in a long time we've done an event in Kansas City. So I knew that we were going to need on the ground work
Yeah.
before the larger event, and it really paid off. So I think between a lot of the leaders, I think we probably had at least 12 new recruitments between everybody, between Elizabeth Muna, Mia Rosato, Erin Pullen, who had the most guests at the event last night. So way to go, Erin. Woo woo. And her husband,
Woo!
which was the star guest because he really got the business. Erin, do you want to share a little bit about what happened, I guess, just over the last 2 days and this weekend? Because I feel like you had a really great experience. You
Yes.
really were developed your team.
Yes. I think that this was, when we talk about, hey, the moment where things all changed, that's what happened for me this weekend. It was so great to have Adrian there and Shannon and really get to spend some time both working, literally working on our business, reaching out to people, getting people excited and just seeing the vision. I think that that's what I needed. And so I invited a lot of people. And I think the thing to know always when you're doing live events is just it's a numbers game and don't take it personal. And I was getting a little bit in my feelings. I invited probably 40 to 50 people. I think I invited 50 people. I had 12 solid confirmations on Sunday. And then on Monday or on Sunday and Monday, I started following up on all the other 30 some people that didn't confirm and got a whole bunch of no's and was feeling bad. But I went ahead and said, hey, you can get on a Zoom. And then the day of, it was cold and people started canceling. So I ended up with 5. So, I mean, that's kind of how the numbers go. I wasn't surprised that only about half of the people that I had confirmed showed, but I was glad I had so many confirmed so that I still had a decent size showing. So, and Adrian just knocked it out the park. I mean, I think I was like sitting there thinking, oh, I wish several of these people I wanted to come were here to hear the message and understand the business opportunity that is sitting out there right now. So thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted to say too, I feel like I was really impressed with your husband, Jerry, and how much he got it. Like to the
Yeah,
point where he was like, here's my credit card, let's go.
yeah,
How can I help you? And to me, that was just such a huge win
yep.
because I just watched it in real time, him like get the numbers and understand the concept and be like, okay, I'm ready now. How can I help you? For me, that was really
Yeah.
exciting.
And I got home and I was trying to say something to him. He's like, what I heard Adrian say was, you just need to do this. And I was like, okay, fine. I know. So he
That's
heard me.
Well,
He was
hilarious.
repeating it back to me.
I love it. It's because you're just, you know what it is? It's just you're when you're married and you're together all the time, and it's like you don't hear what the other person hears. Do you
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
You're excited to have him on board. So I don't know, but I think you guys, are going to make a great team. I'm excited. He's
Yeah.
excited.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Mia had a lot of guests too. Mia, do you want to share a little bit? I don't know if you want to be on camera or not. I mean,
No.
I clearly look like this, but I'll let her share just
You
a
guys
little.
all look great.
I won't turn this around, but she can just share her voice. She really is in her PJs. We're in PJs sitting on her bed here in Kansas City. But Mia, yeah, so it's up to you, Mia, if you want to share a few things about yesterday. You and your mom just are adorable and such a great powerhouse team. And so I just wanted you to share a little bit about your experience this weekend.
We loved hosting Shannon and Adrian.
Thank you.
We provided an atmosphere of letting loose, and but I should talk about the event. So at the event, I had my friend Pam there, and she was struggling to kind of get into the business. But when Adrian went up there, she just has her way, don't we know? When she speaks, people listen. And she got the $1,000 pack with the 15 bottles. And she's gonna join me in losing weight, and my mom. And it's amazing to do it all together. And if we get half the results that Cindy gets, we're gonna be freaking ecstatic. So, yeah. And then I had another lady that I know for quite a few years on Facebook, and she's also an heavy set girl, and she came, and I was like, wow, it's like, I don't just know you online. I know you in person. And she was so impressed with the products. And her son was with her, and he's overweight as well. So she she's not ready to, like, financially. She's going to be ready in like on the first of the month. But she was so gung-ho. She gave me her credit card. She wants like, as soon as the first hit, she's like, take it out. So yeah, it was a great night. We did some like little special things, like we put kinetic in little cups and walked around and gave them to everybody right before Elizabeth started the meeting. And we had them check their energy, their focus, their mood. And that was a great little thing. And then it was interesting because they were sitting around and people weren't like talking. Some people weren't talking to each other as much. So we brought around vegetables, and it was just, I don't know, it just was very welcoming. And I thought we all worked together really well. So
Yeah, and you also brought really great people to the coffee house over the 2 days too. And so, and I mean, I think that is exciting. Even if they couldn't come to the larger event, several people have new people in their organization and their team. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you go into an area, you really want to maximize the potential. You want to, at least 1 to 2 days prior, come in and really work that area, work their names list, make sure that they're inviting to the event, but more importantly, make sure that you're getting in front of as many people as you, oh, thanks, Kenny, I'm sorry, getting in front of as many people as you possibly can, right? And so just really rocking that out. Caroline, go ahead. I'm so sorry. I see your hands raised.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm at the airport going to Santa Barbara. I wish I was there with you guys, but I know what I'm going to be doing in Santa Barbara, and I'm going to build my son-in-law. He's going to get onto this GLP-1 stuff. He does not know it, but he's going to. For Avery and Carmen. What we need to do next. We're going to build, when Adrian gets there, we're going to do exactly what they did.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm paying attention. Adrian's got all the moves, so
yeah.
Well, I don't have all the moves. Let's be clear about that.
But I do want to. I do want to share that I did enroll 2 people, and again, thanks again to Cindy Maddox. I mean, it's like two people a day, and Cindy, thank you so much. And I grab all your posts and I share them.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, you guys, because my story has changed.
Is it good?
Oh, Cindy, are you still there?
She's
Yeah,
on
can I
mute.
share? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was waiting. I
Okay.
was waiting.
Well, let me tell
Please.
you what, you guys. So I've been sitting pretty much in the same place for the last 2 days. I've never written as fast as I can on applications. You guys know that the computer is not my friend, but my team are really, really good at that. And so, what's happened in the last 48 hours is a shock to me. My and I think sometimes you guys, I think if you guys start, I said I'm gonna have the funkiest feet in this business, but it's gonna make the most money. You know why? Because even today, when I look at the results, you guys, my shoulder that I literally had a rotor cuff issue, and I had my knees, and you guys know that when you put pressure on your knees with weight, how much pain you have. Same thing applies to your ankles. I have no swelling in my ankles. I'm able to lift my right arm above my head when I could literally turn it out to the side. And I have not had my lower back issue. And I've been walking without a cane now for 8 days. I got home from Dallas and I put that thing over in the corner. I think it's still sitting over there, leaned up against the couch. But the inch loss and the weight loss has gotten bigger. And I just want you guys to know that we want to make sure that everybody understands that people are different. People don't have as much weight to lose, and also that everybody's going to vary because of their ability to stay true. Straight. I said when I stood up there and I got that one bottle, and Daniel said, "Cindy," I thought, you know what? I'm going to be the guinea pig champion for all of you guys because you know what? I said I've cheated myself out of life for a long time. And so we have the ability right now with the amount of people. If you guys saw my table in front of me right now, you guys would be laughing. I just want you to, okay. But the biggest thing, you guys, is right now, I think I'm about 29 points away from 3-star elite.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, that is incredible. So, all these testimonies this morning really are amazing because what I was going to share with you today is your secret weapon, which right now is all of you, but this is about events. Are you guys okay if I share my screen? Can you see it?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So, all these testimonies, I mean, just so much momentum and so much energy, weapons. We have lots of weapons and we have Zooms, we have meetups, the belly to belly that people are talking about, but events do work because you're creating unforgettable experiences. I think all of the honoring of spouses getting on board and friends from Facebook getting on board, that turns their curiosity into commitment and you're building trust. And it's hard to build trust these days because there's so much technology interference. So, Cindy, I agree with you that sometimes technology and computer are not our friends, but you're doing a great job. So amazing. And we're forming community. So people, platform, purpose, we don't even have to say those words because you're already giving evidence of community in these events. And, again, digital only strategies are nice. They're a weapon, but you can't match the in-person experience. So, in terms of a strategy, and you'll have access to these slides and the recording, of course, we're connecting and engaging. So, I love that Adrienne came into town and worked with her team to get names together. So, there's that numbers game, and the fact that you invite 50 people and 5 people actually end up showing up in person with my decades of recruiting experience, that is amazing. 10% of people showing up in person when you've made that effort is awesome, and if you do better than that, tell me what you're doing. We're showcasing and we're educating. I know oftentimes I hear from both Adrienne and George that we're educating and letting people decide. And so if you're going to do a bigger event, definitely name tags are a good idea. Again, providing water. There's a lot of community being built. There's a lot of simplicity in our products, and of course the testimonies like the ones that Cindy and others have been sharing about the GLP and the whole process. I mean, it's just blowing my mind. And thirdly, growing and succeeding. So the fact that you had 100% sign up for your events is just in Kansas, way to go. I mean, that's just such an incredible win and so positive and very encouraging. And right now, we have people joining for $1 until January 26th in the US, which is a phenomenal savings. And, in terms of framework, this is something to consider. I'm not monitoring chat, so if there's any questions or comments, feel free to bring those up. So people have already talked about their proven invitation strategies. So it's very like you. You don't have to sound like somebody else who's a top performer or someone else who's getting started. You're warm, you're concise, you can use different, ways to reach out to people, but really phone call. Adrian, would you say that you guys were on the phone most of the time when you were building momentum? Or anyone from Kansas?
Sorry.
Oh,
Um,
no, I'm sorry. I
no,
called you out
you're
of the
fine.
blue.
You're fine. I muted
Yeah,
myself out and was letting people in.
yeah,
We did both phone and in person. And you guys, and I have to say it's the perfect storm right now, because the reason we had 100% enrollment didn't mean everyone came on with $1,000 pack. But what I'm trying to say is we were developing relationships in person and over the phone and inviting them to the event where we developed more relationships. But the key also, it helps, right, that we've got the GLP-3 and the dollar enrollment right now.
yeah.
That's why. Yeah. So it's the perfect storm. So it's all of that, but it is developing the relationships. And I think when you are in front of people, and you can really have that face-to-face experience with them, even if it was a Zoom, we did do some of those too. It was just however we could do it, right? However we could get in front of people, whether it was a phone call, a Zoom, or in person, we did it all over those 2 days while sitting at the coffee shop. So it was just, I would say that's what the powerful part of it was.
Okay, so you bring up a really good point, Adrian, that in our business of networking and network marketing, etc., the currency is relationships. So as much as I love to do, the recruiting and such, I'm not a great relationship builder, meaning I need to slow down. So point number one, start with warm contacts first, which it sounds like that's what our Kansas City colleagues were doing. They were very clear and specific, and they created urgency because they're like, hey, our team is in town for a certain amount of time. We're all gathering, we're all connecting, and they used multiple channels. And there were benefits not just about the event, but the enrollment packs, the discount on signing up, and knowledge. And what's happened is that the Kansas City team and others on our call, like Cindy and others, they're creating value, personal value for the person they're building a relationship with. So that's really cool and a great way to represent three. So Legacy Makers has amazing scripts. So when you get the slide deck, if you hit this link here, it will take you to a page where there are scripts. These examples here, they're just examples, and work with your upline to make sure it matches your strategy and what you're doing. So if you're doing more like a coffee shop or a home-based event versus a larger venue, you'll want to modify these things here. If anybody has any great kind of one-liners that they've been using to invite people, feel free to speak up or to share in the chat. For example, how you warm up a call, or, your excitement. I mean, everyone's pretty much excited, which is very encouraging. So again, we have lots of resources, and when you're on the Legacy Makers page, you're going to feel that energy because there's a playbook. As our colleagues mentioned, they might have invited between 30 to 60 people, and that, if you're really good, might net you attendees, half that number or even 10%. But the ratio is accounting for how busy people's schedules are and last minute changes. And also people who are not feeling well. So don't be afraid to over invite. And we don't take these no's personally. It just means not right now. And, in the future, we can also talk about tap rooting, which I'll have a tool for you later. So again, if you're already done inviting friends and family, you can move to coworkers and colleagues, anyone who's a warm hello, and anyone interested in a wellness or home-based income. I know I went to an event with maybe 20 people. It was at a real estate office, and we were only 7 days old as a company, and they were presenting, and I just cut a check right then and there for the largest pack available because I didn't tell anyone I had been, wanting to do a franchise or wanting to do a business. But when I heard it, it was like magic. And it really opened up my eyes to like, wow, this company is not going to have debt. and they're already, creating momentum. They already have a track record, and this is a great positioned startup. Let me check the chat really quick. Thank you. What is, Caroline, the best time? Her question is, what time of day is best to do events? It depends. I love that if we're doing the middle of the day, let's say from 11 to 1, we're catching people maybe who can step away from work, whether they work from home or work for a company, or maybe they're a how do you say mom, mompreneur?
Mompreneur. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, Carmen.
I can't
That's
say it.
awesome.
I know what it is. You know what? I'm going to learn how to say it. But I love that time of day, and it gives people, they've gotten their errands done in the morning. Another great time of day between 5 and 7 p.m. But the tricky part is if you're in a busier area, commuting or parking could be a challenge. But I'd love to hear from other people on chat or in person. Okay, all day. I love that. Cindy, George Ruiz, anytime, and Powell all day, every day. Every day is a good day to do events.
Right. Can I jump in real
Yeah.
quick? My question is, since we only have the venue at certain times, we can't do it all day at that venue, right? But we're willing to go to coffee shops and do everything else. But when we have
Yeah.
a venue and we're limited with our driving, what is the best time? That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. So in the past, when I've had to recruit hundreds of people or people that really are interested in learning more in person, like that belly to belly that you talk about, after 4 p.m. has been ideal. But if you're looking at an audience where maybe they're more work from home, or they might have that gap in the middle of the day because maybe they're a caretaker for loved ones, again, thinking about the demographic that you're reaching out to, you'll adjust. But it's good to experiment. For example, we have ski week coming up, and that's a time of year in February where people are taking their kids skiing or on vacation, etc. So, to get those people, if they're going to be in town doing more staycation, they might be more open to a daytime event so that way they can spend time with their families. I mean, family time is really important. And so you're trying to figure out, mitigating the risk, right, of spending too much time outside of family. So, but yeah, let's keep that open because I bet you it also, George also said, well, wait, let's say congratulations to Alex Lang for achieving 3-star. Yay. And then back to venues, coffee, hotel lobbies, and one more congratulations from Mike and Astrid. Vicky Merce Calo from Puerto Rico for achieving 3-star. Amazing leaders. Boy, man, 3-stars are popping up left and right. That is so cool. So anyways, thank you, Caroline, for your question about the best time of day to host events. And because you and I are in Silicon Valley, we will continue to experiment and report back to people what we're learning. Let me do a time check really quick. Okay, less than 5 minutes. All right. Your fortune is in your follow-up. These are the make or break moments. So again, 1 to 2 days before, set a personal reminder to call or send a voice text confirming attendance. Call is probably better. And then 20 minutes, or excuse me, the morning of the event, quick check-in message. And then 20 minutes prior, maybe you have a cut and paste of last minute details or reminder about location is a good idea. So yeah. So anyways, let me get back to out of chat. So your guests all have busy lives. We all have busy lives, and they'll genuinely forget it's not personal. And every time you touch point with them or follow up, it builds anticipation and excitement. And it shows that you care about them and you value their presence, and it maximizes attendance rates. And again, no is not right now. And if someone can't make the event, we have many other event opportunities for them to do a one-on-one or a Zoom or a personalized session. Okay, so the overview again, and you can go back to our Legacy Makers website, 30 to 60 invitations, it's a magic number, 3 reminders, and 1 platform. So if you're adverse to technology or you're not comfortable with the 3 app, it's okay. Paper's fine. Online Excel sheets, fine. But you do have this tool if you want to learn from other people. And again, as a reminder, these events are just not meetings, they're experiences that are basically giving someone an opportunity to be curious and then move from curiosity to commitment. And someone who's attending, a spouse or a friend who's been watching, they become advocates. And those are all income opportunities. But really, when you start planning your event, you can start small and you'll see lots of good examples. So this is just a reminder about our 3 app. And so you can get more information on our 3 wall to track. I've used it a few times, and when somebody opens up one of my invitations or one of the tools, let's say Dr. Dan sharing, it sends me a notification, which is really cool. And then this is a bonus material. The Taproot referral is really like you have a friend, they're not interested, but maybe they know someone who's interested in getting healthier with the GLP in a natural way. Or maybe you have somebody who understands like, hey, I would love to see more about it, but I don't have time right now, but I'm going to send, someone in my network. So your network is expanding. So this is something, if you hit this link, you'll get this colorful Taproot referral kit. And this is like an eye chart. But if you click this link, I'll show you right now. Let me know if you can see this Excel spreadsheet or this sheet. Can you guys see it? I will think that you guys can see it.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I can see it. Yes.
Great. So this is a sample of when we probably did 20 or 30 events last year, but we did evening events. We did them at, the Hilton and some restaurants where that required some money up front. But if you do something bigger, this is kind of like a timeline of what you might consider. And this checklist here, optional, but it basically puts on your team, if it's you that you're responsible, securing a venue, providing water, putting together a flyer. These are for bigger events. You can actually go faster if it's just informal, like the events that that we were talking about earlier. But that's what I got for you today. I hope that was helpful.
Hey, it's me again.
Hi.
I love
You
it.
guys, I'm telling you, okay, you're talking to somebody who's been doing it for a few days, okay, a long time. And I'm going to tell you, if one of you or two of you have a conference bridge, I built an empire just off of a conference bridge, you guys. I know everybody can't jump on a Zoom, they're driving to work, they're whatever, but they can surely turn their phone on and put their earbuds on and they can listen. And I'm going to tell you something. What's really important right now, you guys, is the value of the timing. Because if you've got people that have been sitting on the fence, I put it out there. Hey, I've got 10 spots left. Do you want to be on the top or the bottom? I'm going to be doing something in about 15 minutes. I want you to listen. I want you to take a look at the Dr. Dan video. If you're still interested after that, then just send me a message. And you guys, you guys are talking about the best places in the world to do an event. It's in your car. It's standing out in the park. It's anywhere that you can get anybody's undivided attention. Have your team grab 10 or 15 more people, throw them on a conference bridge with you, get 1 or 2 people to come in and join you with a little testimony, and you guys won't have time to keep writing up the people that are joining your organization. 41 orders, you guys, in less than 48 hours. You guys know that I can't do it all by myself. So I'm very generous with my team. I'm very generous because I said, I'll take 3 over here and I've got my list going for my Love Connection. If you're not using that, you need to use that. The Love Connection, every time I get 3 new people in the business, $25 is going to the Love Connection with Daniel Piku. And the other thing is that when people love to support something that really just gets to their heart. So I've done it. I would say 90% of my business industry has always been on the phone, has always been in my car. I live way out in the country. It takes me a while to get into town, and I can throw 10 or 15 people on a conference bridge, and I can do exactly what all of you guys are doing right now when people have to try and find the time to sit in front of something or sit and listen. And I'm telling you, because timing is so important right now. And you've got friends that could be above 10 or 15 new people that you guys are going to bring in. I had 4 people sign up just because they wanted to be above the next person, above the next person, above the next person. And then I said, okay, I have my team that are putting in applications for me. Here, one for you. Here, one for you. These people are coming off the internet, guys. I haven't seen or talked to some of them in 20 years. I don't care as long as they know that they are part of my team. And what I've said to the person, one of my team members will be registering you with the company right now to get you in as quickly as possible. And if that person is the one registering those people, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. You put a little bit of information out there, and now they're exploding on their own. Why? Because they see just how easy it is. Just how easy it is. Doesn't matter where you go. And I've got probably 1/3 men that are joining our company just for the products.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, go ahead, Carmen. Sorry. I didn't mean to say
Oh,
wow.
no,
I forgot I was
no,
unmuted.
I'm unmuted and I'm like, wow.
Yeah. I mean, Cindy, honestly, you're just like, you're really, I don't know if you really know, but you're inspiring all of three.
Yeah.
And you're really helping and supporting by being open and sharing. And we're so grateful for you. And we're grateful for your example. And it's really exciting to be listening to what you're doing in your team. And I think every single one of us is just excited to even capture a little bit of your enthusiasm and your drive, your passion, and the story that you've been so willingly sharing. And so thank you for helping us all out. And
Daniel picked her.
I know. I mean, it's just, do you want to share that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go ahead,
Daniel
Mia.
picked you. And I mean, who better than someone who has taught us so much about how we have $1 million in our front yard if we just pick up each person being the rocks in our yard. You know what I mean? It's so amazing. I just want a video of you talking about what's going on with you, because you could help us sell another $78 bottles today each.
Well, you guys, I can make that happen.
Oh, I love
Okay,
Yay!
I just want you guys, the biggest thing I want you guys to know is I've had that closet. I have two of them. I've been speaking for a long time. I've spoken in front of thousands and thousands of people, and I'm not bragging, you guys. I'm just saying that they put me up there because they needed a poster child that had done something that other people had not. And I was a woman out there in the beginning of this industry when it was all men, and I was doing some things better, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to do whatever she's doing. Well, how do we get to do what she's doing?" And I said, "You guys haven't even seen a tenth of what Cindy can do." But the biggest thing that I can tell you right now is that you get ready, because I'm gonna tell you something. The rocket ships are coming, and you guys are going to send out rocket ships to everybody. And you just tell them, "I don't know how many people can fly right now. I don't even need wings to fly right now. I have to go into town, and I have 7 people that are waiting, salivating for their drops because they've just been watching me and they're my friends. Now I want you guys to think about this. You guys, some of you have big packs coming in. You guys have people waiting and they need those drops. I have a return uh drop package where if I am out there today and you can meet up with me, I can give you 1 bottle of drops and you're going to return it to me the day that you get your product in, because that way we know that they've got 15 days to get on those products. And by then, hopefully they will have gotten their drops. This is not a time to be greedy, you guys. This is a time for you to create 10,000 more people that are going to share those stories. 10,000 people that are going to get up and say, "I'm still not hungry. I'm still not hungry. I don't know why I'm still not hungry. This is not me." And I'm telling you, I mean, my house looks like a wreck, but I'm gonna have to hire a maid. But the key is that you have to think about, you have a timing window. Everybody on here, you have a brand new 3-star or somebody who wants to be a 3-star by tomorrow night. I will be a 3-star elite by tomorrow night, if not sooner today. Why? Because I put it in writing. Why? Because I have 7 more applications that have to go in this morning. Now, do you guys know I don't put those in? Okay. I don't have time to put those in. My job is to talk to as many people as I can, as fast as I can, because I want them to start getting results. And I want them to start sharing those results so that they'll go out and tenfold our company based on the fact that they start feeling better. And the minute they start feeling better, guess what? You can't shut up. You couldn't shut them up if you tried. You'd have to lock them, you'd have to put them in jail. Period. And they'd probably tell everybody inside the jail and everybody else, "You got to lose weight. You got to do this." But I'm telling you, if you have product coming in and you have some people that are waiting for those testimonies to start and they're close to you, they're in your own backyard, get a bottle to them as fast as possible. I have a little slip that says I owe you, and it says that has one bottle on it. I have a little pack. My girlfriend, she gives me all of her in. She owns a photo shop. I mean, a printing shop. But I'm going to tell you something. Okay, we're going to have a tips and tricks, you guys, because this is nothing. Okay, when I was with the other industry and we had this one little tiny thing, and we only did salons and spas, we sold 1,000 of a little machine that cost $500. 1,000, and you know how long it took us to do that in? 53 days. 1,000, not a few. You guys have to understand you are sitting on the biggest gold mine that you will have ever put into your own family and friends. And if someone's telling you no, just send them to me because I'll tell them what's going to happen. You guys, I know this is what I tell people. There are people out there right now that died a long time ago because they quit living. Somebody just forgot to have the funeral.
Wow. Well, Cindy, you're so inspiring. Honestly, thank you so much. I feel like we're having a second training right now, Carmen. Your training was fabulous, Carmen. I just want to put it back to you as well and say thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule today to train on events. You knocked it out of the park. Thank you for sharing scripts that work. Thank you for inspiring us. I can't wait to get out to California to you guys in 2 weeks. I'm happy to do OTG on the ground work with you girls. And we'll make it happen. And you guys, thank you so much for being on the call today.
Tell them about food noise off day.
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah,
hold on, Mia, go ahead.
We thought we should make food noise off day because people love to join a movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we get if we could figure out a day that we're all going to have our first packets, and that's the day when food noise goes off. Wouldn't that be good?
I
And you
love
could
that.
join the movement
I like that.
and start doing documentation of your losses. Not your losses. That doesn't even sound good. Of your gains.
Healthy
actually.
choices
Yeah,
Your
and
healthy
results.
choices. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
It's basically your wins, you
Yeah.
guys. It's your wins.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you guys, thank you so much, everybody. I know we're about 10 minutes or almost 9 minutes over. I did want to say congratulations to Vicky again and Alex and everybody who's rank advancing and using this this opportunity to rank advance. You're building a legacy, my friends, one day at a time, one person at a time. And right now, I would just really focus on the 2x2 promotion using all the GLP excitement and enthusiasm. And so I would go for an additional 2 today. At a minimum, recruit 2. That's what I would tell you. At a minimum, go for 2 today. Okay. Go to Share with 2. Go knock it out of the park today. You guys are awesome.
Everything you need.
Yeah, you have everything you need and more. Cindy, I can't wait for you to send us a snippet, a 30-second recording we can share with people. Cannot wait for it. And Carmen, thank you for sharing the promotion in the chat as well. And yeah, you guys, let's go make it a great day. And we'll see you guys. Tonight, I know they're having a meeting in Utah. Mark Ewell and Georgia Weiss are hosting an event in Utah at the headquarters, as well as tonight. Again, if you loved Nicole Brown's presentation last week, she's going to be doing it again tonight. I put the details in the chat for that. You can invite people to listen in to Nicole Brown flipping the chart. She's an incredible speaker, and she just really knows how to. I feel like she's quick to the point, but she really has a lot of heart. So if you like that idea and you want to invite people to listen into more than just GLP, but the whole opportunity, highly recommend you invite them onto her call tonight using her link. Shannon and I eventually will get it all turned over into 3op.com. We'll get that going. Shannon and I did not have as much time as we thought. Shannon and I were literally sitting at a table for 2 days helping everybody. So Shannon and I, we had big plans to get knock some logistical things out of the park and some admin things out of the park, but we didn't do that. But it's okay. We will get to it later. Jen Walters, congratulations as well to Jen, who also ranked up. You guys, this is the most exciting time in 3, and it's just going to get better and better every single day.
We haven't even gotten our product yet.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten the product yet. I can't wait. So you guys keep promoting, keep sharing, keep loving on people.
Yes.
More heart than talent is what this is about. It's about having a heart for people and sending links and getting them excited with the intent to help them transform their life. Better health, better wealth, right? Better you. So,
Where
all right,
where did you guys say you're going to go in California in 2 weeks?
San Jose.
San Jose. Is that an event you guys are going to do?
Yeah. As soon as we have details, Carmen and Caroline will get that out to the team.
Okay,
Create a
so
graph.
everybody can come?
Of course, anyone can come. It's open to everybody. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh. Yep. And so I'm thinking we do Black Bear Diner or Black Bear Coffee Shop or something in Los Gatos. We'll just sit there for 2 days. Okay, Caroline. Bring all
Good
the
call.
people. All right. Okay, you guys, we love you. Have an absolutely fabulous day. Go out and change some people's lives. Be loud and proud about being a part of 3 and the new GLP-3 product that we have. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thank you,
Okay,
Carmen. Thank you so
bye.
much.